Hey Walkwatchers, and welcome back to another one of our videos, this time of Chimney Rock and Rocky Mountain in the Mourne Mountains. A wild camp this time, no less. Having parked the van in the Donard car park, I walked through the Donard Forest and up into the glorious mountains themselves. Straight ahead of us then is Comida, and on the left hand side there is Slieve Donard. We're aiming for the col in the middle. Some amazing wildlife out. This is a wheat ear, and there's Tormentil as well. Just beautiful at this time of year. The sunshine over the last week and a half has been powerful. It's brought everything out. It's just glowing. Is a little bit of a last minute walk in the Mournes. It was just one of those evenings after work. I just thought, you know what, I have a wee walk planned, and it's perfect weather, and it has been the perfect weather here in the Mournes for, well, about a week now. So I thought, hey, why don't I go out and do that wee walk? I'm going to wild camp tonight. It's the first time I've recorded a wild camp on the channel, so that'll be fun. And I'm aiming for Chimney Rock Mountain, and hopefully we'll get some lovely sunrise shots in the morning, and some evening shots this evening. I've parked the van down in Donard Park, and I've walked up through the forest there, up the Glen River. That's Donard up behind us, which is really cool. And just over here, if I swing round, you can see Slieve Beg and Cove and Lamagan, and way over there in the distance, Binion. So I'm on the Brandy Pad at the minute. I'm going to cross the Mourne wall over here. Rocky's just ahead of me. I'll go up on the Chimney Rock for the evening and camp out there. Just below me is the Alyn Valley stretching out. Those big long shadows. It's about, so let's see, yeah, it's about 8 o'clock, so another couple of hours of daylight before it all goes dark. But there's not a cloud in the sky, so it could get cold tonight, but to be honest, the weather forecast is just lovely. It's very mild evening tonight, and very little wind, so I can hear voices all around me, but they're miles away. It's one of the really cool things about this set of mountains is you can hear everybody speaking about everything, you know. You can hear all their personal conversations from miles away. Anyway, I'm nearly at the Mourne wall here, so I'll talk to you soon. Okay, so here I am at the top of Chimney Rock Mountain, 656 metres. The tent is up, all my gear is out, the sun has gone down, and there's a wee bit of a breeze. You can hear of some flappy flaps going on, but it's not too bad. It's still only about 10 degrees outside, you know, so it's still quite warm. I'm still in my t-shirt, but the great thing about being out in a tent or out on the side of a mountain is this. It's just the peace and the quiet. I had a lovely walk up here, lovely golden sun, lovely big long shadows being cast across the side of the mountain, and I got up here and I got the tent pitched, no problem, and I got myself set up and I got the cameras set up. And I've just spent some time just standing and watching, looking in the peace and the quiet and the gentle breeze. And I can't stop smiling. I feel like a real weirdo. Anyway, I have a little dram of whiskey with me. And I'm going to have that before I go to bed. So I'll see you in the morning. Night night. Well, boys and girls, I did have a really decent night's sleep. The reason I've got the downy jacket on is because it's a little bit cold. Now it's about 8 degrees, but obviously when you're waking up you feel a little bit cold when you get out of bed. So I've got the downy jacket on, and I did have the woolly hat on for a while, but I've taken it off now. This is the 3FUL gear Lanchan 2. And the reason that I got the Lanchan 2 was to give me a wee bit of extra space, because I wanted to bring my bag in and I wanted to bring any gear that I had in, including my boots and things. And it really does live up to its reputation and live up to its name, in that I was able to bring all that gear in here, and there's still plenty of space for me to lie on my thermarest and have a good night's sleep. And I really do have a good night's sleep. I've only slept in here a few times to date, but it's always been very, very good. I have a big Van Gogh sleeping bag, which is just toasty warm. I mean, I'm never cold in it. Even if there's a wee bit of a draft, it does keep me really warm. So I did have a lovely night's sleep last night, and the wind didn't get up too much at all, maybe about 14-15 miles an hour, nothing major. And then this morning I've woken up to what I can only describe as a Walkwatchers day, because yeah, well, I'm just going to turn the camera around so that you can see, because this is what we've got this morning. Okay, it's not like, it's like a proper joke now. You know, somebody's actually making this up. It's like I'm going out of my way to try and find this stuff. Yeah, it's a low cloud sort of day. It's about 20 to 5 now, and sunrise is due at about 10 to 5. So I was up in good time, opened the door of the tent, and this is what I saw. How lovely is that? Anyway, not to worry, because my plan, although changed, is going to be that I come off the mountain towards Rocky Mountain here, and down towards the wee river, get some water, boil up the stove, and have some breakfast. Porridge this morning, and a nice mug of coffee to get me going, and a wee wash, I think, down in the stream. And then once that's done, it's up Rocky Mountain, down along the Mourne wall, until I get back onto the Brandy Pad, and down along the Glen River then, and back down to the car park. So
it's a pretty straightforward journey. It shouldn't take me that very long. Depends how much time I spend over breakfast. Yeah, so stay with me for the rest of the journey.
I've never seen this from this angle. That's really beautiful. A couple of quarries there. So I should be going that way towards the stile and then up onto the mountain. Here's the river. This is the head of Spences River here. Looks like I'm on this trail now. So, with breakfast done, we cross over Spences River and we start our ascent up Rocky Mountain. It's not that very big, to be honest, but once you cross the wall there is a trail that takes you all the way up to the top. And there it is, Rocky Mountain at 524 metres. So just below us then, just over that edge, is the Alyn Valley. And we pointed out already Beg and Cove and Lamagan. But on this side of the Alyn Valley, stretching up towards Donard, and I wish I'd got some better pictures of this, is the Alyn Buttress. You can just see the ridge of it there as it sort of heads out towards Donard. So let me give you the stats then. Chimney Rock and Rocky Mountain sit in the Mournes. Chimney Rock at 656 and Rocky at 524. It took me an hour and 40 minutes to walk up in the evening. Total walking time over the 2 days of 5 hours and 10 minutes. 34,144 steps or 18.6 kilometres at 4 kilometres an hour. It was sunny, low cloud, 10 degrees. I was by myself and I parked at Daisy Method Crusaders in the Donard car park. So over the stile once more and down alongside the Glen River all the way back to the Donard Forest and back down to the car park. Okay, let's show you the route then. So from the car park up through the forest and out into the mountains, up between Donard and Comida, across the wall and onto the Brandy Pad, crossing the wall again and up onto Chimney Rock Mountain, out to the cairn there before finding our little camping spot and enjoying those sunsets. Look how happy I am. Next morning, down into the valley once more, down to Spences River where we had our breakfast before climbing up onto Rocky Mountain, joining the wall again, all the way back out, round, down through the forest and back to the car park. This has been the Walkwatchers overnight walk of Chimney Rock Mountain and Rocky Mountain. Why don't you get your boots on, go outside and go exploring, and I'll see you again next time.